Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video guys, and today I've got something new for you guys. As I said in my last video, I've got something brand new here, never done this before guys, so let's get right to the video. So, when I was thinking of ideas of what I could do, I started looking at my room for like, could I do a collection video, and I thought, I've got a lot of Disney collections, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do sort of Disney collection videos over the next couple of days. I've got things like pins, some the pop figures, but today we're starting off nice and simple with the Disney Infinity figure collection. Mainly because I've had Disney Infinity figures for a very long time growing up, since probably like year 7. I think I've had Disney Infinity characters, because to me it's always been a very underrated game. I think it's like Skylanders, but just so much better, and of course Disney-ified. So I'm going to start off with a sort of selection of Disney characters. This is purely Disney characters, it's like Disney animated films. So we're going to kick it off with the number one guy, and that is Mickey Mouse. Got a nice little Mickey Mouse Sorcerer's Mickey figure here, which is just pretty nice. I think we move on to the sort of Pirates of the Caribbean ones. We've got Captain Jack right here, looking pretty nice. He came with the standard pass you get buying the very first game. That's a pretty solid figure right there. Next up we've got the villain, one of the villains from the Pirates of the Caribbean series. We've got ourselves a nice little Davy Jones. Personally, one of my favourite characters I've ever used in Disney Infinity. I've used him throughout the games from like 1, 2 and 3. Got to level 20 quite a few times as well, and just looks very, very nice. Moving on now guys, I'm going to go with some random characters now for a bit. We've got here one of my favourites as well, Stitch from the Lilo and Stitch series. I think he came from the second game. Again, nice little character, very cute, very adorable, good to use in game. Then we have Ralph here from, of course, Wreck-It Ralph. A character that you get from the very first game. I've used him a decent amount, he's very powerful, very, very good. Next we've got ourselves Donald Duck, one of my personal favourite Disney characters in general. But also a nice Disney Infinity figure got there. Moving on now guys, we're going to go with big old Baymax. Now this guy is pretty cool. I'd say obviously he's built to fly and that, so it makes him so much better. But again, these figures look so cool. This one is just pretty epic. Next up guys, we have the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. I think it's Alice in the Looking Glass, I think it's from. I've never seen the film, but I also never used a figure really. This is sort of just a collection at this point. I've never really used this character before. Moving on now guys, going to go through the Phineas and Ferb characters. So I've only got 2 here. I'm going to start off with Phineas, and the second one is of course Perry. These are both decent characters to use. The Phineas and Ferb stuff in the game is pretty cool. And finally I want to move on to Aladdin. We've got Aladdin from of course Aladdin. Pretty nice character, used him a few times. He's decent. Last one's got now guys are like a lot from certain films. So we've got 2 films left, and that is Zootopia and Frozen. We kick it off with Zootopia, and we've got here Judy Hopps. Again, I haven't used them that much. Zootopia is a decent film, but I haven't used the character a lot. And last but not least, we have Nick from the Zootopia section. Again, decent character, but not used him a whole lot. And finally, onto the Frozen section, we kick it off with Anna. A nice, decent character. I haven't used her that much, but she has the cool little grappling hook thing in the game, which is nice. We're going to move on to Elsa now, and second last character. Yeah, decent. Again, I haven't used her a whole lot, but decent character. And the final character for the Disney section we've got here is the cute, adorable little Olaf. Out of my personal favourites, guys, the Play Disney section, I have to go with Miss Man over here, David Jones, as one of my favourites, as well as probably Baymax is pretty good as well. And I'll have to finally settle on, I'd say Phineas. Quite like Phineas, he's decent. So guys, that is the Disney section, guys, and move on now to the Pixar section. So guys, we're now moving on to the Pixar section. I've got a lot more sort of ones for the movies as one, for example. I've got like loads for a certain type of movie for this section, if that makes sense. I'm going to start off with the Cars section, why not? So the first one we've got here is the main star and Lightning McQueen. Pretty nice design though, I do like the Cars design especially. Very nice. Next up in the Cars, obviously we've got Mater, also a pretty decent character. Then we've got Francesco, also very nice to use. And finally we've got Holly Shifwell, also another decent character. So the Cars ones are pretty good. Of course they're completely unique to most of the characters in the fact that they don't have like weapons, they can't like hit someone, they have to drive and use the sort of like driving skills they have to beat opponents, which is a very unique twist in the game. I like it. Next we're going to go to the Monsters Inc. or Monsters University section. Kick it off here with Sully, a pretty good character, pretty bulky character as well, very strong. And then we're going to move on to his counterpart, that's Mike Wazowski. Again, a pretty decent character, I do like Mike. Obviously I prefer to use Sully, but now Mike's decent. We go on to now The Incredibles. It's one of my personal favourite playsets I've ever done. It's really fun. like the idea you've got complete missions to build up your base. That's pretty cool. So we start off here with the main character himself, Mr. Incredible. Really cool, very powerful as well, and got pretty cool abilities. Then we've got over here, we've got Dash. Shame I never really able to use his super speed ability. It's quite underused. And next up, guys, we have the villain of the Incredible series. We've got Syndrome. A character I haven't really used that much. I don't think he's that good in this game, but he's still a decent character. Got a good model overall as well, especially with the cape and all that. Next, we're going to go on to let's go on to Finding Nemo. So I've got two characters for this one. Obviously, of course, you've got Nemo and Dory. Again, I haven't played too much of the Finding Nemo playset or Finding Dory playset, so I don't really know much about it, to be honest, but together makes me completely different to anything else, because of course they're underwater, you know, they can't pick up swords or lightsabers or blasters, so I'm assuming, I don't know how it's going to work, to be honest with you. Now we're going to go with the one character I haven't got many for, which is Brave. We've only got Merida here. Again, a pretty decent character, and of course we've got a cool bow and arrow and all that. But now we're on to the final section, which is going to be the Toy Story characters, and of course we've got the main man, the main cowboy man, Woody himself, a decent character. I like to use him during my Toy Story playthroughs. He's pretty good. Then we've got Buzz Lightyear, also does a decent character, wouldn't mind using him as well. And finally, the last one we've got for the Pixar section, it's going to be Jessie. Again, a pretty nice character. Thing is, with the Pixar ones, they're all very good, solid characters. Of course, some are more unique than others, like in the car section, then you've got the Finding Nemo section. You've got some really just powerful characters like Sully and Mr. Incredible, so it's a nice, good, all-round, balanced set of characters I've got here. In terms of favourites, I'd have to go probably Sully and probably Woody. Sully and Woody, my two favourites. That's it, guys. Now I'm going to move on to the Marvel section. We've got quite a lot of Marvel figures, so I'm pretty excited to show them off. Let's go. So now we're on to the Marvel section, guys. I've got to say, I've got quite a decent amount of Marvel figures. I don't think I'm missing anywhere too major. And got some quite underrated heroes as well. So I'm going to start off with Iron Fist. Personally, character I've never used. I don't really know too much about Iron Fist or like him that much, but still got him anyway. Next we've got Spider-Man. He's pretty cool in the game. I do like his playset a lot, actually. It's very similar to most of the Marvel ones, but this one is just nice. Nice and chilled, more chilled out than the Avengers one, especially. Next up we're going to go with Big Thor. Now Thor is pretty cool, of course, wearing his old sort of like Thor or Thor Dark World outfit, which is still decent, you know, still the main Thor that everyone recognises. We're going to go with Rocket Raccoon next, a character that is actually pretty powerful and is pretty good. One of the more faithful adaptations to the movie versions of these characters. Speaking of that, I want to show you guys the one that I don't like, and that is the version of Drax we've got, because it's Green Drax, it's not Dave Bautista Drax, it's not good, I don't like it. Nah, it's nasty. Next up we've got quite a decent character here, Nova, of course one of the characters that can fly. One of the very few characters that can actually properly fly in this game, so he's pretty good. Next we've got good old Hulk, very powerful, very nice. Probably one of the strongest characters ever used in Disney Infinity's, very good, especially in the Avengers playset. Now moving on, guys, we've got another Avenger here in Black Widow. I feel like a very sort of underrated, a very underused character in my opinion. Obviously not as strong as people like Iron Man or Captain America, but still a solid character. Next, guys, we've got the final Guardian of the Galaxy. It's Groot. It's big tall Groot, not cute little baby Groot, which is probably why I wouldn't say is my favourite. Do like normal Groot, but baby Groot is so much cuter, and this one's decent. Next up we've got Nick Fury. Pretty solid character overall. Yeah, that's about it. And a couple of my favourites now, we've got the Hulkbuster, which is just an absolute beast of a character. It's got a massive base, look at the size of the base. A normal character's base is like that, but Hulkbuster is just huge. It's a huge character. Shame he can't fly, of course that would be overpowered up by making the best character in the game. But no, it's very good. It literally is Iron Man and Hulk combined. And then, speaking of Iron Man, got him here, called Iron Man. I personally prefer his Mark 32, which you get with an extra disc as well. But this Iron Man, he's solid. And my favourite character, one of the characters I've got to level 20, one of the very few characters even, we've got the good old Captain America. My favourite character I've ever used. I've used him all the time in the Avengers playsets, which generally is my favourite character, my favourite Marvel superhero anyway. And yeah, he's pretty beastin', especially when you're going to level 20. He's got his like disc spin thing, which is beautiful. And guys, for a top 3, this one's pretty difficult because a lot of really solid characters, but I think 3 stand out to me. And obviously that's going to be the Hulkbuster, beast of a weapon. Iron Man, which is pretty cool because obviously you can fly, and it's very useful to fly in these games. And of course my main guy, Steve Rogers. That was the Marvel section. This one a bit shorter because not a whole lot to talk about the Marvel section. I don't remember that much about the Marvel playsets themselves, but I know a lot of the characters are really good. Unlike the Pixar one, these are all like a less diverse range. Obviously you've got your flyers and your non-flyers, which is probably about the most diverse you're going to get. But yeah, it's a pretty solid section, apart from, of course, this monstrosity that is just the old Drax. It's comic book Drax, and just awful, awful. Now guys, on to the final section. It's going to be the Star Wars section. And now I'll save the best for last, because this Star Wars collection is probably my favourite collection of heroes and villains. In terms of the characters in total, like I said, this one ranks probably the best. Obviously got like the Disney and Pixar down here. Marvel's just about here, but in Star Wars is blown out of the water. So we're going to start off with the very simple Luke Skywalker here. Again, I think the lightsabers do look really, really nice. I don't know if you can see it very well, but that looks very, very nice on the figures. Moving on to another character from the original trilogy, we've got, of course, Princess Leia. Pretty solid character, to be honest. Obviously doesn't have a lightsaber, so she's not as good, but still pretty decent. Sticking with the original trilogy, we're going to go with Han Solo here. Pretty beast of a character. Just the face, the face looks weird. It looks like Roderick from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Another character, guys, we've got here is going to be Kylo Ren. Looks pretty beast in that. Got his like tattered hood, which is pretty nice. Lightsaber, which looks really cool. In terms of the designed ones, I think it's probably one of the best designed figures. Next up, guys, we're going to go with the Finn. Again, this guy has a very weird face. A lot of them do have weird faces, but no, it's a pretty decent character. Next up, another character from the new sequel trilogy. We've got Rey. Rey's pretty good. Of course, doesn't have a lightsaber, so she's not as good. It's basically Force Awakens Rey. Another character here, guys, is going to be one of my favourites in Ahsoka Tano. Again, doesn't have a Rebels outfit, but still pretty solid. Speaking of that, I don't actually have any Rebels characters. I'm quite sad I don't have any of those. If get like an Ezra or a Kanan would be pretty cool. For the ultimate villain though, Darth Vader's here next, and again, just a very menacing figure there. Really cool, really nice. Next up, guys, going to go with Yoda. If I can pick him up here. There it is, Yoda. Probably one of the smallest characters you can get, alongside like Phineas and Perry. Very small, but he's pretty good. Next up, guys, going to go with the hero of the story. That's Anakin Skywalker. Has a pretty nice design on figures. One of the better designed ones. Also has the face, has a decent looking face as well for once. I'm going to go with one of my personal favourite characters now in Darth Maul. Again, has a dual-bladed lightsaber. It's pretty epic, pretty good to use in game. Moving on now, guys, probably my top three favourite characters in Star Wars in general. Kick it off with the main man, Boba Fett. Probably one of the coolest villains. Again, this whole thing makes him look so much cooler. Also, he's got his little like cape thing there, cloth. His Mandalorian armour. It's pretty sick. And that's my top two. Second place, we've got Chewbacca. A pretty nice character, probably one of the strongest non-lightsaber wielding characters, to be honest. His blaster is very nice, or his crossbow, should I say, is very nice. And my number one character, the only character I actually have two figures for. Yes, I know I have two figures of this guy, Poe Dameron. He's pretty cool. It's a shame he doesn't have a lightsaber, of course, but that would make him so good. But no, I like the character design in this one. It's pretty nice. So for the Star Wars ones, my three favourites I've already shown you though, it's going to be Poe Dameron, Chewbacca, and Boba Fett. Close behind, you know, you got your Darth Maul's is pretty cool. Also got your Kylo Ren's, and I think the last one I'm going to go with, let's say Anakin Skywalker. Some pretty nice characters there, guys. But that is it for my Disney Infinity Collection video. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video. It's been a bit different. No, it's not sort of the content I usually put out. I usually put out a vlog or a update video or something like that. I've never really done any sort of collection type videos before. Don't forget to like the video, guys, and also while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because doing that means you get updated every time I upload a brand new video, just like this one. And also don't forget to follow me on my social medias, whether that be Twitter, Instagram or Snapchat. Links are down below. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Goodbye.